Secretary General at the Presidency, Ferdinand Gonga, is currently in the Republic of Chad for possible diplomatic talks with the Chadian President General Mohamed Idriss Déby Itno. His visit comes after diplomatic row over the ownership of shares of ExxonMobil. And the United States President Joe Biden has formally launched his campaign for a second term in office come 2024. He had called on voters to keep him in office so he can better finish the job which he started. Those were major stories. The news info in few seconds. Good evening, dear televiewers of Equinoxe Television. Thank you so much for joining us on today's edition of the 6 p.m. primetime newscast. For presentation, I am Immaculate Fogwe. We'll begin with our human interest page. 2 individuals suspected of trafficking cannabis are currently being investigated at the New Gendarmerie Brigade in Douala. At the time of the arrest, they were in possession of 7 bales of second-hand clothes with Indian hemp hidden inside. We have details with Mala Glory.
We are not retailers, neither are we in a market square. We are gendarme officers who all of a sudden have decided to act like buyers. Their actions were to open 7 suspected bags of bale containing hard drugs covered with clothes. We were informed about these bags of clothes in a packing store at Kilometre 5. We then launched an operation which led to the arrest of 7 bale to be transported to Gabon. We had to open the bags where we discovered huge quantities of Indian hemp.
Sur une cargaison de chanvre indien.
These bags, which from an outer view a bale of second-handed clothes, were seized from 2 young men from a packing store in the Kilometre 5 neighborhood. In these bags were discovered huge quantities of Indian hemp to be transported to Gabon. This shows that the items are often transported to Gabon and other areas. A call for the population to be very vigilant. This has made me to be very worried, like one needs to properly check business items when they are supplied. The 2 men were arrested and taken to the New Gendarmerie Brigade, where they were presented to the public with the items, plastic bags containing hard drugs. Their fate will be determined by the security officials.
Wild flames have ravaged a cocoa warehouse of approximately 3,000 square meters in Kongsamba, that is in the Mungo division of the Lithra region of Cameroon. The population who are still in shock say, due to this incident, several persons will now become unemployed in that locality. We have more on this report done by Esie Luciliengo.
Wild flames ravaged a cocoa warehouse of approximately 3,000 meters square. The incident occurred at about 2 a.m. on Tuesday, April 25th, in Kongsamba division, precisely in Barrier Hawk neighborhood.
Environ de 1h, 2h, il y a eu la fumée.
Around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., we saw smoke coming out from the warehouse. We alerted some people who were still around that the warehouse is in flames. We mobilized to extinguish the fire. The firefighters were not here on time. Even when they arrived, they had to go back in search of an apparatus to extract water from the river.
D'aller chercher l'appareil qui retient l'eau dans la rivière là.
Tons of coffee and cocoa stored in the processing site were consumed by flames. Thanks to the intervention of the population and firefighting unit, few bags were saved. According to the head of the firefighting unit, it took a team of 20 firefighters 5 hours to extinguish the flames. As a result, enormous damage was recorded. The incident comes as a big blow to the population.
Vraiment, on est choqué. Un enfant comme ça qui veut
We are shocked. This child is God sent. Since the creation of this warehouse in Mongo Division, children have been employed, families have been saved. We are in tears. Salmon has lost billions.
Nous sommes touchés, nous sommes choqués.
Authorities and security forces say investigations have
incident over there in the Mongo division of the Littoral region of Cameroon. And now to a major letter of state. Secretary General at the President of the Republic, Ferdinand Gongo, is currently in charge for possible diplomatic President General Mahamat Idris Deby between the two countries in connection with the Savannah Energy Petroleum affair. Annabella tells us more.
With the